predictions on that desk, by the way, we could have seen coming a mile away. Thorin going with EnVyUs, and obviously Jason sticking with the NA side, takes up Team Liquid. I think they made good points. We haven't seen a lot from Liquid to support much change other than Zeus coming in, but what is going to have to be different? We know Elige has gone off on this map multiple times before, specifically in the last major. Knight from Headshot, Hiko there to support as well. Where does the one smoke go down? Presumably tree?
The run boost map.
Seeing it early. We've seen it a few times, especially on pistols. More so Dust 2, not often here. He's going to go in there. This is where they don't check it. Pimp in the corner. Able to take down EnVyK, but he did find the headshot. JDM over the box, and this is opening things up for EnVyUs. Walking in 3 kills already. Elige trying to get above, though. Chance to shut it down.
It does bring it to the 2-on-1, just happy remaining now. It was looking very promising for EnVyUs. Has got the bomb in hand, but does he have the opportunity to actually get down there?
Ooh, lovely shot as Nitro drops in, and that's going to give him the clutch.
Presumably, they're going to have that one flashbang. There it is. Hiko's got that ready for them. He'll be flashing to A storage. They're seeing there's a frag available. Shouldn't be too difficult to hold off here. Just some backup from Apex as well. They might start mowing some players down. Him finds one, but okay, now it's getting interesting. I guess the best scenario, take the weapons out of the remaining Ts. You can see Hiko pushes in. Apex takes him down. That should be the round covered at this point. Pim can't find anything with it. Apex actually going to make their way towards checkers as well.
Hiko back lines with an 8 out early. Very important gun round as he gets flashed. Actually throws his own flash, bounces off the wall to try and support his teammate JDM. He gets flamed off, but he's got the AWP, can't find the opening. Fires between 3 players, and they've actually managed to slip Sixer all the way through. He's maybe able to come back around at the right time. JDM did find 1 kill, but that's all they get. And bomb on the site once more. Lockout as well, and watch Happy. We know he's capable of lurking. 1 and done from that position, but he's got no support. Happy still waiting in mid as well. Elige has gone through big garage behind that smoke. Chance for flank, but his timing's going to be slightly off. They're already inside of the site. Good pick from JDM, therefore. Buys his teammates some time. Kenny's sitting in the open. JDM takes him down as well. And Elige wraps around, bomb down. 5 versus 1.
Every Kelly can find is actually a dent towards the economy of Liquid at this point. Lots of money for EnVyUs, so it's not going to find anything more. There it is, the first round on the board for Liquid. And
Hiko's making a good call as well. After boosting Elige, he gets inside of the vents, now can support JDM over toward B, but it's about information at this point in time, and they've got very good positions to work off that, especially with Elige, where he sees those exactly. So thank you very much. 2 nades go over top of me. I know you're outside of mid. I'm just going to sit, wait, and exactly that. Sixer walks in. They have no idea he's there. He now goes hunting. Oh, they didn't call for it. MP9's going to farm up a ton of cash, nearly getting EnVyK as well, down to 2 HP.
That's insane. Why are they just oblivious to him coming behind? He just killed 2 people from boost, but regardless, EnVyK does get him back into this round. He's only got 2 HP, but Pimp, there it is. His second frag with the AWP. Now just EnVyK doing some serious work here, considering the lack of HP. Find 3 kills in total, but it's not enough to win the round here. And here's the replay. Elige has already found a frag in that boost position. Why is KennyS not aware that's even a possibility? He's already got a player in lockers who can watch towards A main.
Of the AWPs, the second, JDM finds Happy as always on his own in mid. Good position to be in with bomb down, but now 3 versus 3 retake in play, and all 3 do have kits. Only the Tech 9 for Kenny to work with.
This is when the double orb setup becomes a little bit more detrimental to a team, and you have to do the retake with the big sniper rifles here. It's obviously not a great weapon in close range combat, and Sixer and Apex doing some serious work here. Sixer with the final frag towards JDM as well. Both the orbs go down. You normally see those kind of situations when you're a little bit desperate, you're trying to find the first pick, and you can't sit there for too long, maybe 10-15 seconds, because you can't obviously see into B storage. You can only see the sunroom. If a player does walk into the bomb site, he's going to find 2 free frags at that point, but still similar to what we saw before. Flashbangs in towards A main. Liquid did find a few frags of this play before, and it actually is effective flashbang. Can they get any kills? Not meant to be.
Just absolutely slaughtered that time. Elige and Nitro, 1-2 punch inside of the site. Talk about their entry potential. We'll see that in 2 rounds time. But Nitro with this position, remember last time he put himself in the corner, didn't go boost it up, he gets caught again. Sixer finds him, spots him, and gets the early kill. That's going to leave Elige in a bit of a problem because Highway's coming off. Thankfully, there's smoke, they line up, he's got 2, almost the 3rd. As EnVyK fires through his teammates to do what damage he can, survives with 12. Happy on Highway's got to turn and hold off the rotations quickly now because his teammates are in a tough position. Thankfully, he picks up 1, goes for a fast switch. That costs him because Pimp walks out, but leaves him in the open. JDM goes down to KennyS. It's Pimp versus 2, bomb down. AWP in Kenny's hands, going to be peeking after the flash, and it's going to close the round as well.
Yeah, good teamwork there from EnVyUs to finish things off, and Happy always in those sort of positions where he's in the perfect timing for the rotations to come in, even though they don't necessarily want to face, but have to, when there's only been flushed out. So maybe a set piece coming in here. You see the one the smokes, that's what he wanted to see. Cash, certainly a map where you can be dynamic as the AWP is. KennyS closing himself in there. Okay, so he's trying to suggest he's fallen back.
He wants to bait them with noise because he took 1 shot. Normally you would. He shuts that door out, but JDM's not bought it. Flashes in, and this is where... Oh, Kenny, all right! That's where you get caught and down to go, but not if it's Kenny. What a shot! He's going to sit back as well behind this smoke, able to get in position again. They're still trying to find entries. Hiko's got NBK. This will buy them some space to wrap around toward highway side. But unfortunately, the timing off because they've got a player at truck. It's going to be Sixer waiting to hold that position. Nitro does sit and wait, and Kenny gets a little bit impatient. That's going to give Hiko a chance to pull this back 1 versus 1, but he's 38 HP versus 100 on Apex. Headshot potential, not going to find it. It goes to map point, and Kenny, my God, that was nuts. It's a 1 versus 4 AWP. Push out, good shot, JDM. Looks for another, he's got this down to a 1 versus 2. Overcommitment and perhaps a little bit zealous to try and early end this. And another as Kenny gets taken down to the box. What is that from JDM? The ace clutch and we stay alive. That is incredible and a massive misplay from Envy. On minimap, let me just see if it's actually visible. Because Apex is playing at Cubby, I think he can spot through and actually see that bomb. Thankfully, they've grabbed it again before the smoke dissipates, because it's just that enough information to just sit and hold the angle and maybe pick up a lucky kill off it. Flash goes over it. They've got to check this too inside mid. No one looking at Elise jumps over. They realize it. Thankfully, Pimp hits the shot because Apex
definitely made this a real chance to actually pull this in EnVyUs' favor. Now JDM needs to decide. Does he go for the plant? Has Sixer readjusted his position? Plant comes in, trying to get it in the open here. That's Sixer. Yeah, that's good.
That 2 seconds of time where he get caught up, lets Sixer that much closer, and JDM's not ready for it. Good clutch back. 1 versus 3, Sixer picks it up. This is Kenny door open. Kenny, not a battle you want to take in overtime, but needs to get a kill to open this up. And lovely shot from MBK. With bomb as well, it could have given them a bit of an early read on that. Instead, they're going to lose 2. As Envy getting ever closer to closing this. Hiko. And Kenny's still in mid, trying to get more information, forces Elige back ever so slightly. MBK's got another. Elige has to go massive. 2 versus 5. He's got 1 in front of him, does manage the kill, looks to follow it up, does get a second as well. Back down to just a 1-man advantage. Pimp has to hit that shot on Kenny. Problem because bomb planted and Elige has a long way to go to get back over to the A site. Going mid as well is going to give Kenny the chance to go into Z.
Needs an ace clutch here, and that's a good incendiary to kick things off. There's so much work to do. There it is. A fantastic game here between Envy and Liquid. Great battle overall, but EnVyUs, you feel like they should have been the victors after that huge blunder. The 1 versus 5 of JDM. They do close it out, and I think they'll have a sigh of relief at this point.
Yeah, I would say so. That could have crumbled them for the entire tournament, like you said.
Yeah,
Liquid could have lifted them. Now it's curious to see how they rebound from this. Remember, Swiss